Hey, Force Sensitives! I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my living room. So today I am doing this is going to be a lightsaber hilt breakdown video. But I'm going to break down every single hilt that I have. This is for the main reason. This is so that way you guys can see what I can and can't put together for lightsaber modification videos. Okay? Alright, so we got a long way to go. Let's get started. We're going to start off with the easier ones first. Okay, so we have here, this is my, what my wife has, usually a saber staff, but these are the original pommels that go on there. Okay? The hilts are pretty skinny themselves. One I got Bane's Heart color, the other one Guardian Blue. Okay? But yeah, like I said, you could just easily remove the pommel. And then here's the quick disconnect right here. Okay? All you gotta do is just pull one side, and it'll come off like that. But basically you just screw that on to where the pommels go. Okay, and it'll actually even it'll fit onto some of the emitters as well, so you can come up with all sorts of crazy ideas. These two blades, they run off of 4 AAA batteries a piece. Okay, so we're gonna keep on moving. Okay, the next thing that we have is the Aeon V5 hilt. Okay, it has the Sunrider Destiny blade, which is like a turquoise color. The pommel itself is able to be removed. Okay, just want to show you guys that. Good. And it's a pretty cool pommel, I'm not going to lie, man. I love the grooves in there. And it looks pretty deadly getting hit with it, so... You know, come on, do it for the video. There we go. Alright. Another thing that you can do with this this hilt is that the emitter is not removable, just like the emitters are not removable on my wife's saber staff. But what you can do is that you see these claws right here, with some force they'll just pop right off. Okay, because originally they were reversed, facing downwards. But I like it facing upwards. It kind of gives me a Darth Revan's the Butcher kind of look to it, with the 3 little spikes going up. But yeah, the spikes are removable, and yeah, that's about all going on with this one. So let's keep on moving. Okay, next up we have the excuse me, the Azure Fallen lightsaber. Okay, starting with this hilt, it can be removed. And as you can see, starting with the pommel, it can be removed. There we go. Words. Gotta love them. Alright. And I actually love this pommel. It's like the fanciest pommel that I have. Okay. But yeah. Another thing that is removable is this Convert Tech wheel. I'm actually able to swap, as long as it has one on the blade, or on the hilt, I can swap it out with any of the other ones. Okay, so just keep that in mind for modification ideas. Next we have the emitter is able to be removed. Okay, and this is what I wanted to show you with that, that quick disconnect. So even though it is meant to go on pommels, it can actually just be screwed on to the emitter as well. Same thing with the other pommels. They can also be screwed on to where the emitter is supposed to go as well. So I hope this is giving you guys some ideas. And then for the blade color for this one is the blue violet amethyst blade. Okay? Just so you know, whatever hilt that you choose will be the blade color. Okay? And we're going to get to the color discs here in a little bit when we go over the Dark Warglaive. Okay, so just hang on with me, boys and girls. Hang on with me. Okay. Next we have up is the Raven Hilt, which looks deadly as all hell. Okay, so the pommel can also be removed. There you go, like so. Now what's different about this one, just go in, please. Alright, cool, thanks. Oh, and the spikes can also be removed. I got this one loosened up already just so I could kind of show you guys. The spikes can be taken off, except for one, because the screw is just, it's so stripped that I can't get it off. I'm sorry. I wish I could do it. So at least two of them can come off, alright? But what is different about this one is that for this open window, this nice big open chamber, you need specifically this in order to be placed down in there. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that later because this video is gonna run on too long. But basically, let me see right here. Okay, so you see screw number 1, and I know it's all scratched up, screw number 2. So this will just slide right off, and then you just slide it on the blade that you want, and then it'll just go right back onto there. And they have these two little holes right here where screws go that'll tighten this into place. Okay? So, oh, and the blade color for this one is not blue violet amethyst, it's just violet amethyst. Okay? So keep that in mind. Next up, we're going to do Count Dooku's The Mantis. Sorry, I always get this wrong. Jedi Master Dooku's The Mantis, okay? Alright, so we'll begin by removing the pommel. Now, what's cool about these pommels, I have one on the Crimson Scorpion as well, okay? So you can actually screw half of the pommel apart. There we go, I'm dropping everything today. And, you know, you can remove these little spikes if you want. But, yeah, just without this piece, this part right here, come on. This part right here will actually just screw right back onto the hilt if you want it. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. I think it looks weird, but it's a feature. Okay, so it is usable like that. Like I said, the Crimson Scorpion, same deal. Convert Tech Wheel, same deal. Those can be removed. They can be switched out with a different color. Depending on what kind of color the Convert Tech wheels I have, okay? Now we're gonna move up. I already showed you that this part can be removed, but this bears nothing on this video, okay? Just because there's nothing else that can really go with it. All that's inside is just a bunch of wires and stuff like that. So let's remove the emitter. Okay, so we have the emitter here. Alright, can be easily removed. The silver guard can be removed like so, and see the emitter will just screw right back on there, and nice and perfect. And I did the consular green for the hilt blade. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so I'll save this one for last. Alright, so here we have Darth Malgus's The Malice, okay? Now, I've already explained in the Dark Warglaive breakdown video that this is not the original pommel for this lightsaber hilt. The original pommel is supposed to be square, but they were running low on production of those, and I didn't want to wait another 2 weeks for their production line to come out. So this is actually the exact same kind of pommel as the Dark Warglaive, as you can see here. It's just, you know, one's black, and then the Warglaive is just an all silver hilt that I do not have. I have the dark one, as you guys already know. Okay, another Convert Tech wheel right there that can be removed or switched out with, you know, maybe a silver one. I don't think I have I have one red one, so even though this blade is red, I can switch this out with a red one, okay? Now, we're going to remove the emitter here, so I can show you that it can be taken apart. These two claws can also be taken off. They're just screwed on there, and then they just slide right off. Okay, so you can always just leave one of those on. And then for the blade color, I think I already showed you, was just the Sith red, you know. So moving on. Now we come to the Crimson Reaper, my only saber with sound. It just has basic sound, nothing too advanced. The pommel can come off, just like all the other ones. You can even remove the claw itself, as you can see. So if you want to take that off, that is an option. Another Convert Tech wheel. Okay. And then you can also, for the emitter, you can also remove this claw as well. And the emitter screws right off. Okay? See the two screws? No. And then this silver guard can actually be removed too, if you don't like it being on there. And the emitter will just screw right back on. And I kind of like it like this because then you get like the full window view. And then for this one, I'm going to power it up real quick. I did a, what do they call it? A Prestone orange? It's a dark orange. It's a dark orange. Okay. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. Okay, so we're going to keep on moving. We got a couple more to go. Here is my first lightsaber ever, the Crimson Scorpion. Okay, now like I showed you guys with the Mantis, with this pommel, I don't think I've ever tried to actually remove this. Or no, I did remove it once. I just probably just screwed it on there really well. Dang, it's tight on there. Hold on. Well, anyways, sorry about this. It's similar to where, like, I can actually take this piece off, just like I showed you with the Mantis, and then just leave, like, the spikes and put it back on. Yeah, that thing is, I don't know why I put it on there so tight, but another Convert Tech wheel. It's a silver one. It can be removed. The emitter, unfortunately, cannot be unscrewed. Same thing with this claw. This claw can actually be unscrewed if you see through the windows. See that little silver part right in this window right here? There's one of the screws, but the other one is a little higher up, and I can't get in through the window to unscrew them. So this claw has to stay on as of right now. Trust me, I've tried a bunch of different ways to take this thing off, and yeah, it just doesn't work. Okay. Oh. And this is just a regular orange kind of blade. Okay? Alright. So now we're coming to the Crimson Dominicide. The lightsaber modeled after Exar Kun's the Dominicide. Instead of the crimson color, you will get the black color. I did the Sentinel yellow blades. Okay, not trying to blind you guys. Just want to make sure that you guys see it. Okay, and there's that red Convert Tech wheel that I was telling you about that I can remove and place it on something like the Malice that actually has like a red blade. And then technically, since this is the bottom, it would be almost like a pommel, but it's just another emitter. And it's like this with both sides. Both of these can be removed, and like I said, here's the Convert Tech, or here's the quick disconnect. Can just easily be put into here. See, just like that. And then you could just keep adding blades onto it, and then you got like this really long kind of lightsaber pipe looking thing. Alright, I'm going to screw this back on there. There goes the quick disconnect rolling off the counter. Alrighty. And then, yeah, the emitter part, this other side, comes right off. Same exact story as I just told you guys. These spikes are not removable, unfortunately. Wish I could. That would be pretty cool to have those removed. Alright. So, where does that leave me? Right, the Dark Warglaive. Okay, so I know I just posted the video recently about this one, the Hilt Breakdown, but I'm just going to do a quick breakdown real quick. As you can see, the pommel comes right off. Okay, this one does not have a convert tech wheel. Alright, and then the emitter will also come right off. Okay. Alright. And then also all four of these spikes, or not spikes, claws, definitely claws, I always call them spikes. But anyways, these claws, each and every single one of them are removable and can just be popped right off after being screwed off. So I saved this one for last because I have these color discs and I had to watch a video about how to use them. So I did the Adegan Silver Blade. Okay, I know it looks white, so it says on the website. So we're gonna take, I know it works, the person said it works better if you use two at a time. So I'm gonna use a dark blue and a lighter blue. Okay, I'll slide right on there. And then we'll see if this actually turns the blade blue. Ah, so you get like somewhat of a blue color to it. Okay. Now let's contrast this with the actual Guardian blue that I have. Okay. Alright, so here's the experimental one, okay? And then here's the actual Guardian blue. So they look pretty similar on camera, but as I'm looking at them here in real life, this one is, it's like a faded kind of blue. Like a white and blue color mixed together, okay? But I thought that was pretty cool that you can do that. Let me see if this will actually work with some other hilts. Okay, I'm gonna take two red ones. Okay, and remember, this is Guardian blue. Okay, I'm gonna take two red ones, throw them in there, and let's see if it actually changes the blade color a little bit. Oh, geez. It won't even light up. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me try it with just one. Nope. Nope. Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping I was going to be able to change the blade colors on some of these hilts. But I can still give it a shot. Okay, let me take off those blue ones. Alright, I'm going to take a green one, and I'm going to take a light blue one. Okay, so we'll put the green one down in there first, light blue second, and let's see what kind of thing that we're cooking up with. Okay, alright. Oh, wow. You know, this kind of looks like the Aeon V5, almost like a turquoise looking color. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that you can actually do stuff like that. We're gonna do one more. Okay, one more. Let's go for a darker color. Let's see here. I'll take the dark purple. Let's do double dark purple. Yeah, we'll do two purples. And let's see what we're working with. See if it gets that violet amethyst color. Okay, so I know it looks white on there, but it looks kind of like the light purple Gatorade color in real life. Let me see here. What if I just stacked it with another one? Let's see if that works better. I'll filter through 3 of them. Nah, it's not really working too well. Not as good as I expected it to be. Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll try one more. All right, we got a yellow one, and that's the only yellow one. All right, let's put a green one on there too. See how that works. We'll go yellow first. So that green one in there. Okay. Ah, okay. This looks like the lime flavored Gatorades. I know I keep using Gatorade as a as a color code, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what I'm talking about. It still looks, it's not quite as silvery on the camera, but yeah, I thought it was kind of cool to see what we would be able to do with this one. All right. Okay. So as far as the hilts go, set this back down. That's what I am working with, okay? Now, I have one 36-inch blade, okay? I got 6 32-inch blades, okay? There's 6 of them. And then I got four of the 24-inch blades, okay? These are the ones that I use on the saber staff and double-bladed lightsaber. And then I have one 16-inch blade. Let's compare it with like the 36-inch. Okay? Yeah. There you go. So as you can see, you can make something Shoto sized with one of the other hilts, and perhaps have a longer blade on the other hilt. And I hope this is giving you a lot of ideas. Let me just double check that I'm not missing anything at all. I don't think I am. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is like the longest video I've ever made. And it will probably be one of the final videos for the lightsaber hilt modifications, okay? So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you, and may the balance keep you. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you have any ideas, I'll be more than happy to build you a blade, not to keep. I gotta throw that out there. There was a misunderstanding before, but no, you just tell me what to build, I'll make it, and then I'll tag you in the video so that way people know it was your idea, and yeah, so that way you got all the credit for it. But I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you. May the balance keep you. That's twice I said it now. All right, you guys, take care.